like baths, like taking a bath.
Oh, bats.
He doesn't like bats.
Oh. Like, you want bats? Dude, to be fair, she's not a good actor. Like,
oh no.
They wanted to. They wanted to hire like 2006 Dakota Fanning.
Yeah,
or
but
like
they
the
couldn't
girl
get
that
the-
played Hit Girl, and neither of those two existed.
Yeah, and they were top of their game.
Hello, everyone.
Melvin usually does show intro. No, Melvin's not here.
Mr. Charles Reese.
Wait, is it broadcasting?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I can't say swear words anymore. Wait, where's the
Pin evidence from the current.
where's the frame that indicates that it's broadcasting?
Haunted by Visions City.
Oh yeah, where is that thing?
Yeah, shouldn't that frame be up if we're actually broadcasting?
Look, I believe we have some.
Maybe we're not because this is like.
A loading. Usually, sometimes loading screens are locked.
Oh, that's so stupid.
Let's see if it goes away after this. Pokemon is missing from most maps.
Pokemon is missing.
That's what I heard too.
Pokemon.
Oh shit, I'm supposed to read this.
Oh, how they
Oh, we have not. Basically, okay, let's see. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours, a city drowning, the presence of something great yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe you have stumbled upon the source of your ailment and the person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself, then come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I will meet you here to help you on your way. Cordially, Johannes van der Berg.
This is
Gotta meet with Johannes somewhere.
It's just
Charles Reed.
real Silent Hill energy.
Honestly, yeah. Oh, we are broadcasting.
Another scared white
This
man
is no camera.
who doesn't know where he is.
Yeah, but I can't stand to look at myself. Actually, it looks like it.
It really does.
Oh God!
Run!
They should just say Ron
Whoa, what the fuck?
This guy looks like a poor man's Hugh Laurie.
Oh yeah.
We're on a boat in the air. Oh.
This is some Lovecraft.
Yeah, it's based off H.P. Lovecraft. They even had a forewarning like Lovecraft was a racist asshole, but we are going to decide to portray it to instead of pretending it didn't exist. Well, I don't know if Lovecraft himself maybe appears in the or like is closer to him. Maybe I would assume if they, he just shows up like I don't know about those Asians. That's fine. Like, racist. But Asian people. Oh. God.
He just says that's
Trust
his
everyone.
line of dialogue.
Oh, this is the same. It's the same letter, right? Christine can't make it.
Maybe some people around here.
Oh,
Jesus.
that's hit.
Just wait.
That just hit me.
Top squad, Dale.
Yeah.
Just fucking hurt us. Oh, God.
Where's that shovel?
Oh, whoa. How do you take photo? It looks like a photo.
Oh, okay,
It looks
you
like
should
a
take a
camera.
Take a photo of that squid.
Oh,
Go to
here
controls.
wants the link.
Oh.
Oh, I need this. Photo.
at
Does he
all.
even have a camera yet?
Yeah, I just got one.
He has a big ass backpack. There has to be a camera in there.
What the hell?
Photo section.
Take a foot. Some piece of evidence have icons that indicate.
Oh.
So it's not a photo you're supposed to take? Like the photo icon is different. What is that then? Okay. I guess we fucking don't. Or you can put it down. Alright. Sure hope that never comes in handy. Oh, that eye icon?
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
Fucking open.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what just happened?
Like, nothing there.
Well, look at the way he
Turns, his head is perfectly still. I don't know about that. Yo, he's like those chickens when the chickens keep their heads in place. Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you. I'll listen to Alexis just talking loud. Now shoot it. Try L2. Holy fuck.
Yeah, I tried all this.
Never trust a tourist advertisement. Never trust a tourist advertisement.
One more time. I think it might be
Oh, yes, she is. Good.
good crowd.
Yeah, I look good. That's not it.
Oh,
From this one? Yeah.
Now get out!
Yeah.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes van der Berg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
Nice suit. What the fuck? What is that?
which one, guys?
That's an eye-catching suit.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. A mere flood is no excuse for one to abandon one's style.
I take it you're a big fan of yellow.
Well, I have a particular weakness for it. Call it a personal quirk.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
What's the deal with this city?
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
Tell me about this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss it. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
Can you tell me a little about Mr. Throgmorton?
A remarkable creature, scion of a robust blood.
Look at his shirt. That was dry as
Philanthropist,
fuck.
scholar, great working at the famous Oakmont University. A man of great ambitions and even greater ego. Do not make him wait.
Yeah, that's a good.
I made a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's
Devil's
Reef.
Reef Hotel.
Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by
We're
its
gonna
cover.
miss so many clues just because we were talking over it. Man. What do you do here?
What's the best way to get around Oakmont?
Okay,
I'd like to
damn.
drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by
Guy,
foot
I think he's
or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and other key places.
Hey, you.
That's a feeling, I think.
Yeah, I was like, I don't
Thanks
care
for
what
all
you
the
do.
good
No. The pleasure was
We're gonna have a
mine.
moment like, you know someone who does
Oh,
X thing is
before you
supposed to
go.
be
We're gonna be like,
we're
no.
Like, get in
I don't
touch
know
with you
anybody.
Don't worry.
Who knows?
I'm the
Johannes
kind of
Van
man
der
who
Berg.
finds
What if that was like the past?
Holy fuck.
Wow. We gotta do all of this? What the heck? Wow, it never changed. What the fuck?
A dating
Yeah.
ship?
We're gonna be playing this for the rest of our lives?
The rest of our lives.
There's
Look how
probably
big
like.
this shit
Are you
is.
sure there's not like 2 things to do in each zone and the rest of it is just like.
Right. I can do, or I can.
Is it the anchor? What's no? The anchor was good.
Maybe we should have turned it on so we get the hint to the next thing.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just go anywhere. Maybe we should just chill out. Oh, it's blocked, so that's good to know.
Okay, well, we need to get to this
At least we know
boat.
we can't
Yeah.
go there. What's the harbor? He probably told us what to do in the dialogue.
He said we
We
have to
gotta
go
go
to a
hotel.
boat, find Robert Throgmorton.
Is your hat made out of glass? Like, why is it so reflective?
It actually does look ceramic.
Whoa.
He looks ceramic. Holy damn.
Yeah, it's not great.
Yo, that's nasty. Welcome to Oakmont. On the rise.
Gooey world.
I think that was the original title of the game.
It's a gooey world.
Oh, who's this motherfucker? Look at him.
Ooh, kissing.
Look at gorilla
I
in a white
don't
suit.
care about your
Yes.
buddies.
He's
I'll leave the port until my son is found, and that is fine.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can
Like,
help
you're
each
not
other.
hot enough for that voice. Because what?
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle outside?
Well, like
It
I
looks
said,
like paper
you know,
mache.
finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. It even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
So that's dialogue-driven games, like Skyrim and like Mass Effect all do that shit too.
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police, but now those filthy migrants occupy half this damn city. The port, Grimhaven Bay,
So they're just
My power.
refugees.
Yeah, I was like,
hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They're starved, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply
Once he's got rich, you got people who will
Oh, yeah, that's why it looks like a.
Please forgive the question, but
That's because no man measures up to the
Yo,
throne
he's gonna be
of
like,
my
we only
father
fuck each
united
other like
with a
the
certain
Brits, and that's why we're
royal
like,
family,
we look weird.
which has blessed all our offspring with these.
Yo, no, actually, like English.
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem.
Can I ask you a few...
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is...
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose?
Vera. You have a point.
Sorry, did you just say Vera?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, Vera means fine. I was saying...
I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Tane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to the house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. So far,
It might be a very slow start because we haven't even seen anything solution. Like, I assume it's gonna
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye.
You mentioned a life...
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather...
Find my son.
That took forever.
Woo! It was kind of a lot to be like, go find my son.
R3 to toggle flash.
Oh, cool.
yeah, we definitely established some like.
Ew, the noise.
That guy like hates reporters or
Oh,
something.
is that us? Gross.
Oh, you snapped me on the wet shit, that's why.
Some moldy cells and seaweed.
Yeah, that's grody. Who just left these fish out here?
Fisherman.
The fucking octopus.
This
Damn.
young town. Like,
Wait, is this his house? What's his house about?
this is so sad.
Oh, whoa, who is you?
Hello?
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Well, that seems
Oh,
unnecessary.
thank God, that conversation was
Hello?
10 minutes.
Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, private eye.
Oh,
You don't like this.
okay. What do you want?
I want to know what happened here.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis. We were here. This is our house. Barry was outside. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son.
I know. They're in my family.
He was unconscious.
Good
Not
night.
breathing.
Good night. They all-
Barry left again to call Mr. Roberts. Put the guy in Lewis's room. And he started to make these horrible sounds and... Okay. My head began to burst. And he woke up.
Oh shit, we have not been listening.
After that, I don't remember a thing. Just
That's okay.
dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me.
They brought the
That sounds
dude's son into
familiar.
the house, and then I guess he started going
Tell me
crazy.
about
They all
yourself.
passed out. He had a drink.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing.
Who is K? It's God. It's their God.
Who is this K?
Outsider, show some respect. K is our...
Sorry. Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. K be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. I have no idea where Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to.
Thulu.
Starting to suspect the worst.
I don't know.
She was like, I'm done.
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself...
I'll leave you to it.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth.
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so...
I'm afraid of what I...
You find Paul's
Just immediately like,
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp. I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella.
the hand that
He was beaten to a pulp.
Wait, how do we enter our mind palace?
I think you have to go to the start button.
It's a mouse.
Start menu.
This one?
Yeah, try Mind Palace because it keeps telling. Keeps saying you have new things. Oh, never mind. It's just what you do.
So it Spark Notes this shit for us.
Yeah.
In the Mind Palace, which is great because.
Will Hammond, yeah, whatever.
Robert's request. Okay, find his son and we have a key.
Okay.
One fisherman is seeing sudden psychotic outbreak. Albert returned unstable.
He was speaking another language and he went crazy.
So I think we should look for more clues and then we can try to make deductions.
Look at that floating baby in the corner.
I was just looking at that baby.
That's how you.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
Did it go out that way?
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Is there more on the far side of the room? Anyone clues?
He sprouted Cthulhu tentacles.
Oh, Cthulhu?
That's how.
5 cards short of a full house.
Shut up.
No, but Morgan, it's funny.
He'll never be Big B Wolf.
It informs you of his character because he's witty, the protagonist. God, this house blows.
He is so tricky.
What's in there?
Let me just move these around real quick.
Choo choo.
What
What
the fuck? That's not even witty or clever.
Also, like, the train rails are clipping through the bottom of the box.
Dude, I'm loving that dude just jiving in the middle of the floor. He's like, look at him go!
Dude, he's just listening to trance music.
Dude, it's like one of those silent concerts where everyone has headphones.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
Okay. Okay.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
Just looks like a knife to me.
It look kind of shitty, honestly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just look like a fucking knife.
Oh, an H.P. Lovecraft poster.
Oh wait, don't that and like move it around all the way around? I guess.
Do you have like psychic powers or some shit?
Kind of.
Glenna, Nehri, Glenna, Gebhal, Nukulina, Haftin.
So that's the sun.
So he started moving, I guess.
Retro condition.
Is that what it is?
Allows you to understand events that happened in the past, inspect enough evidence on the scene, and a vision will emerge. Step into it and find all critical scenes.
Oh, what if we tried inspecting the knife? Does that
work?
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
Yeah, I think so. Can we step into the thing? Because it said like you could step into the scene.
Glenna, Nehri, Glenna, Gebhal, Nukulina.
Get out of here.
Oh, what is that?
Oh. Now you're in the past.
Take this, ape face.
Whoa!
Oh, they're bullying him or some shit. And then, God damn it, I can't tell which figure is which.
That's why he can't solve any crimes.
Barrel.
The barrel got moved. Go further back. No, the other way. There's another in the other room. See that blue one? What is that? Oh, is that?
I think that's what spawned you here.
What's happening?
Who's talking?
The one guy. Okay, so the one guy started floating.
They started running away.
That guy.
Oh, okay, the guy cut himself with the knife.
I can't tell.
Maybe.
Wait, where?
Wait.
The guy over to the right.
That dude?
Yeah, the guy with holding his arms right there. Does he have the knife in his hands?
I don't think so. It's kind of hard to tell with this fucking effect.
No, I don't think he does. This guy's just running. I think he's just standing.
Bolting because he's floating now.
Maybe. So we have to figure. Okay, go do the other ones. I think then we have to just be like it's 1, 2, 3, and then they all play.
Yeah, run!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
So we're now gonna assign it a number, I guess. Walk back into it, I think. Oh.
Yeah, run!
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna click X for each one to mark it as 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Do you think just went 1, 2, 3?
That makes the most
Well,
sense.
this one has 4 people though, and that one it's 4 and 3 of them are women.
So those two seem more.
Okay, well here's the big guy. Here's 2 like skinny guys, and here's a guy with a big coat.
Yeah. Who's the?
I think the Coke guy is the same in all.
The Coke guy is the one being bullied.
So this is coat guy.
Yeah.
This is big guy, and these are skinny guys. And now we just have big guy.
I feel like the one with the barrel and the gun actually might be first.
Oh,
I
and
think
then here's another guy.
I think this is the last one. I think that's Coke guy.
Yeah, that's Coke guy.
Okay,
right
that's
there.
coat guy.
That's the last one.
Maybe he got bullied first, and then the bedroom thing happened.
Honestly, that might not be too far off.
What
So
if the
1,
bedroom
2,
thing
3.
happened and then they started attacking him?
Oh, that could be it.
So this one, oh wait, no.
No, the far one, and then
Maybe
this
that's why
one.
they're hitting him is because they're like, oh,
The
he's...
freak, yeah.
This one, and then this.
What's happening?
The only reason I think that would have
Take this, ape face.
because he's the rich.
Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
That's it. There we go.
Fine palace. This video's case. This can lead to different conclusions. So depending on depending on the order we put that in, he would also have a different conclusion.
Explanation, yeah.
It's kind of cool.
That is neat.
So we could be totally wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, let's try.
Should we try it again? Or...
Ah!
Oh.
What the fuck? Oh, we're going crazy.
Away from me, demon!
Was he trying to like wipe the...
The blue stuff. He's like,
Wait, can you talk to the guy again?
Get this
the
blue UI
black
out of here.
Yeah, the UI
I
guy.
wonder if
Yeah.
it's fucking never mind.
Still hear those voices.
Dude, he's jiving.
do I need to go to my phone?
I think so.
I mean, don't we all sometimes?
I gotta chill, dude.
Okay.
Albert attacked the fisherman. Blue was shot without warning.
Okay, so
So he attacked them. Him attacking them made them all go crazy, and then Lewis shot without warning.
so that one.
Wait,
Oh,
the
wait.
psychotic outbreak would have to happen first.
Oh, okay. Wait, what the fuck?
So this one.
Try another one.
Huh.
Try them all.
Okay, so
I can't tell. So like, which one's the cause? I think.
oh, I need to click triangle.
Okay.
Wait, okay, so which one do we want to do? Attack
Albert
the
attacked
fisherman.
fisherman and then sudden psychotic outbreak. Combined clues of incidents. What are you trying to do?
Did that not work?
I think Albert returned unstable.
Was dangerous and posed a threat to Lewis fisherman. Okay. Oh, so we had to just do this until we got him. I don't know why. Okay. Lewis shot and fisherman. We might not have everything listed. Oh. Okay, yeah. So now, Albert and the fisherman Lewis fled the scene. Using my supernatural sense. Alright. Okay. Triangle. Let's just take it back. I can track down Albert. How?
Mind's eye can reveal omens that guide your way. Follow them to find new evidence.
How do you mind's eye against X? Wait, step back a little bit. Yeah, I think you have to hit X or whatever button. Like.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
I remember it said when you see this, you have to hit a button. You see the shimmering around? It's or select whichever one shows you like the controls or how to play the game.
This one?
Yeah, how do you get to the part where it says how to play the game?
They were the controls.
You were just there before.
This one?
There we go.
How to play? Scroll down.
Oh, no, not that one. This one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it doesn't say.
Wait, no, mine's on. Whenever you see distortion corners of the screen and hear a ringing sound, X. Okay, so you just have to hold X.
Hold X like on a thing?
I think
When
try
you see the
literally right now.
distortion, hold it.
Just look like this. Alright, doesn't do anything. Fuck this. But the distortion's there.
Yeah.
Try the window or the.
Yeah. I still hear those voices.
It says in here ringing too.
Yeah, right there.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
I don't see anything else. I don't want to make some fish jerky, man. We have to go to the boat?
Decorate with fish, like decorate for Christmas.
You said it's like by the beach around the left of the house or shit. I guess. I don't know why it's giving us a shivering.
Let's see if I can track that boy. Jump out the window, fucking kill yourself.
Can you actually? Holy fuck, you can.
Yeah, I was like, huh.
How do we get to the beach?
He said when you get to the house.
It says facing the house. You go left, and then you see it's the left.
Oh, there's a boat.
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
Shut up. Nerd.
Ugh. Someone listens to a horror podcast.
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
I think if you do like the analysis thing you did to the oh my god. Whoa, the fucking fish eye. Was that just art? Woo! Yo, he's walking. He's walking it. Okay, never mind. That was so good. I wish the people reacted like, yo, what's he doing?
You like it here, newcomer? Well, get used to it.
Can't catch
No
a
one
mackerel
leaves
since those
Oakmont
Innsmouthers took over the
nowadays.
fishing business.
They won't talk.
I thought it would cut him off.
Yeah. You good? Yo, what the hell? Look at him. He's doing the cat. Oh. Oh my god, you make. Wait, oh no, never mind. You're not supposed to make it up here, I think.
There's a thingy over there. Yeah, I was trying to speed run.
I don't think there's any way up there.
Trying to find my clue.
Yeah, where's my clue?
Oh, what the fuck?
Wait. Ah! What is that?
Oh! This is fucking Cthulhu. I think he's dead. Oh.
You guys see that? You guys see that?
Oh yeah, that's the liberty.
That's Cthulhu, alright.
Gotta stay away from the other guys. They're just out there in the shallow.
What the fuck? There's no clues on that boat. What is this?
This boat sucks.
Why is that at the front of a car? It's very...
Right here?
Yeah, this whole area is just so empty. Like, I need to fucking take a
Pass
shower.
that.
I thought I saw something on the other side.
Like, go right around. Try to walk.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what?
Feel like surely the game would just let me
Yeah.
walk over it.
Make it even harder. Play it only
What
like
the hell? There's nothing here.
you walk everywhere.
Can you go talk to the old guy? Yeah. Can you go talk to the gorilla? Maybe. Now that
Gorilla.
look at his ass. Well, maybe now that he knows of something, we tell him like, I think your son did all this. But he did say like, I know how to track him. I don't know how to track him.
I gave you clear instructions, did I not?
He caused an outburst of hysteria and attacked the rest of the fishermen while the fishermen showed him that Albert fled to a Albert and the fishermen almost fled the scene after the fight in the house. I can track them using my supernatural sense.
Place on map. Try.
No, that's just like... I think I have to like...
I've said everything I know.
That's like Shaggy, you know, that alternate universe.
You Shaggy.
You can hear Scoop talking, but nobody else can see them.
Jesus.
Wait,
This dog's fucking
Around.
talks, man.
Stairs? What's further around? This is it my house. Yeah, look, the ring.
Okay, well,
No.
there's the glow. If you look up at the light.
They just hit the policeman.
It's on the
Whoa!
Oh, there it is. Did you press...
The
Look at it! Look at his ass
Why
running!
is it covered in hands?
Alright, gotta just keep going. Literally follow. Literally just go that way. God, there's so many controls to this game. This is... Oh god, what the fuck? Yeah, you're just
It's
psychic.
not really an
Wait,
attack.
look at the bottom of it.
Oh, what?
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
This is literally cheating. This is like Assassin's Creed when you have Eagle Vision and it just like tells you who the bad guy is.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Jump up.
Wow, it's impressive. What a crazy strong shot.
I can't wait to see him looking for fucking girls. Oh! Jesus Christ. This is like someone's worst nightmare.
This is like a visual.
Whoa. What was that?
Whoa, hold on.
It's like...
Bring that back.
Something in the pocket.
He just appeared.
Bloodstained note, Lewis, please, just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuzz snooping around about the port. But don't worry, I've struck a nice deal with the proper people and should have a steady supply channel soon. Just one more week and I'll return everything with double interest.
Which one was Peter? Is Peter the boy?
Andrew, I've already lost track because.
Oh!
Oh.
Is that it?
Oh no!
Not again.
Can you reactivate your
Oh, I think I'm still in it. Wait. Guess that's it.
Well, I mean, you found a note with intent of, like, murder, so...
The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
Go down? I guess.
Like that, he right
But like, this should go away.
Yeah, what is that?
That's really sick.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, okay, it went away, thanks. Alright, melee that shit, dude.
With my...
Get it out of there.
door won't
The
budge.
door won't budge, but you
There's
just
a
said.
door.
You can shoot it.
Do we have bullets?
Did we take the pen?
Yeah.
God damn.
Wait,
Use a
why does it
brick.
say 0 out of 6?
Yeah, let's use a
Door won't budge.
Yeah.
Oh! Damn! What? What was
One
that noise?
fatal
Wait.
round through the forehead. That's no accident.
It won't attack us while
This
we're
was
at. Oh! What the? Oh, Jesus! Oh, God.
It's just a bunch of hands. Oh, is that what made all those little handprints skittering around?
Oh, God.
Back to the mind palace. Oh my god.
Why is there no thing about that creepy hand monster we just
He's
fought,
like,
though?
Bar owner's in debt to Lewis. Ooh.
Did the cops investigating this crime not think to just like follow the blood trail and check adjacent buildings for perps? Like that seems like kind of step one.
You wanted to kill him rather than drive him off. Okay, whatever. Albert was murdered. Lewis left the crimes. Okay.
Does red mean it's wrong?
Yeah. Stupid. Lewis, the in's mouth that killed him, may be hiding in the bar. Oh, because the barkeep is indebted to him. Okay.
So
We just not gonna talk about this? Wait, if you look at him, it's the same thing.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Oh, he just vanished.
Oh, I guess that was that something.
Wait, can you
a giant
whale? A very small, big whale?
Okay.
Wait, can you look in this room? What's in here?
Or dead frog.
Oh, what's this?
Oh.
How do you get over here?
It's just chilling. It is not dead.
Maybe that's where you're supposed to kill it, and just like.
And it was like.
Surprise.
Oh no, this is supposed to stay over here. Fuck.
What's with the fish eye?
Why does it keep doing that?
Oh, it's your insanity going down, I think.
Oh.
Like you're experiencing something
Oh,
that's
because
like
I'm like injured?
No, maybe it's because
Because
you're near the
force that.
creepy thing. Maybe. Whatever it is, making me fucking dizzy.
Yeah, I was like, I do not like that.
So now that we found the sun, do we just go tell his dad?
Yes.
Yo, he dead, dude.
Oh.
Oh, what is this?
Money.
Yo, money? Oh,
Oh,
gunpowder. Oh,
shit.
okay.
Gunpowder.
Everyone loses all interest. Try going upstairs.
Wait, Andrew, we're gonna do that blood.
Oh, well, fuck me then, I guess.
That's gonna be
Yo, the window! God, if only there was a door! Alright, time to go tell the dude.
No one can stop me with my
Oh my god, that animation, dude! Oh, that's so weird. Hey. I honestly just can't wait to tell him that you're so dead. Goodbye!
Your son was murdered.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
No.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse.
He's very close.
I'm sorry,
How would the
but
police not?
he was murdered.
He's literally like 100 feet away.
Yeah.
It cannot be true.
Look here, you Planet of the Apes motherfucker.
Your condolences will not bring him back. So much of our blood spilled for nothing. So much. Tell me you know who did it. I want to look him in the eyes. Make him beg for me.
Oh, you wanna rat him out?
Are we positive?
What's your priority in this game? Are you trying to just play the game or have a good time? You want to have a good time and rat out lose, or play the game quote unquote properly?
Trying to,
Let's play the time. Let's be messy then.
You're trying to be like the fucking talk champ and like subvert.
Seems like he was a fisherman by the name of Lewis. He had a gun and pursued Albert after he fled the house.
Lewis it is, then. What do you know?
Turns out you were right.
Ah, those filthy scum have done it now. When I'm through with them, they will rule the day. Bring me that dirtbag Lewis. He and I are due a reckoning. Do this for me, and I'll help you with anything you
You're taking
need.
the death of your son very well. You've already moved on to your next business plan. Like, yeah, yeah.
Gotta kill him.
Hey, I'll give you some money to do something for me.
So where's the bar?
Why was his son even there? Like, why wasn't he at home? I know he's a grown-ass man, but why wasn't he just at home?
Where's the bar?
Oh, there's the hotel I'm supposed to stay at.
God, we just fucking ignored that for the longest time.
What the fuck is the bar?
What the fuck is that? Oh my god.
Okay, well let's hope it's like around here.
Why can't we just tell him, hey yo, Lewis at the bar, go send him money of your
Hey,
goods?
hey man, where's the
One of
bar?
those streets is named Uncertainty Street.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Thank you. Hello, where's the bar?
Why is there no mini map?
Murder, and then this weird demon that was just made of hands, and then we just were not phased by it, I guess. Like this.
Yo, we're kind of glazing over a monster made of hands attacking us. The other boat one. I know. Yeah. Oh, what's all this then? What's all this then?
The port is closed by order of Robert Throgmorton. Back off.
I know who killed this boy. Oh, it's his bar. What the fuck?
You look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
Do you not refer to yourself as
You
third
look
person?
familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
My bad Scottish accent to real.
I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Don't do that again.
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
I've seen some unsettling creatures.
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are. But consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
Oh, the memory thing?
I don't know if it's that or if he was just saying, like, you want to forget about it, just buy my alcohol.
I'm looking for a man by the name
I don't know,
of
though.
Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
You want him gone. Oh, right, because he owes him money, right?
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over, and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Drock. That would explain the blood. Fine.
Drock.
If it gets me out of this mess,
I like that
you
they
can
get
have
around
it.
with cussing by just giving them...
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him, once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good... Bye.
Well,
It's just so convenient. Oh, the man I owe money to is a murderer,
So here you go.
You know what, though? If someone...
What the... Get them... Oh.
Oh, yeah, this student loan company, we can kill them for you.
Honestly.
They're murderers. You just
oh, how good. There's only one door.
Fuck yeah,
Hey,
Oh, wait, what the...
Oh,
Charles Reed,
whoa, what the fuck? We're not gonna talk
Mr.
about that.
Throckmorton
Hold
hired
on,
me to
you're
find
uglier than the gorillas.
Yo! That darn Bart.
He looks like that fish from Under
It was
the
all
Sea.
that crazy ape's fault.
You know what?
You hear me?
Calm down.
I
Only want to speak for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
That's it,
I
that's
got
a
nothing
pupfish,
to hide.
yeah.
Oh, no, he does look like an anglerfish, you're right.
It's like the upside down.
What do you
wide frown.
Wait,
Why
is
do you
it
look like that? Tell him to hit him.
Why?
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Wanna spit on me with...
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask.
Shut up.
Just...
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see
Wait,
a
so
lot
all
of
of y'all
us
look like
here,
this?
so you better get over it.
So
We
this
are
is just
proud
gorillas
of
versus
who we
fish.
are.
These are the guys that...
How did it all...
Start at the beginning.
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be
They punch
alive.
it closer.
Come on, Lewis.
Who's that guy that was like...
Focus.
Right.
Steve?
Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about that ape. He was out cold. Then woken an
This guy
instant.
and the gorilla guy. It's like how
Shot
Steve
to
Bannon
kill.
is like, I'm
No warning, no
I'm
second
so great. And
chances.
it's like, have you seen your
I,
You look
well,
like
I
a
can't
sack
remember
full
it.
of potatoes, and this guy
When he
here is
woke,
like,
it was like me
see,
covered in blood.
blessed is the
I had no idea.
Why do your people?
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
What's a grand family? What's a grand family?
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
Detective.
So you're a newcomer, huh?
Yeah.
What gave
a
it
newcomer
away?
with a-
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. One might start to wonder.
I don't know what to say.
Does it cancel it out and make him?
I think I've got all.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position. Have mercy, please.
So deep.
Oh shit, what do we do
He doesn't
now?
have fish eyes. And the gorilla.
What you gonna do, Alicia? Make the choice.
I'll think about it. Don't commit. I have no idea.
This is not exactly cut and dry.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds.
Bullets?
Bullets for my gun?
Oh, you do have 0 bullets.
But I do have a brick and a shovel.
Yeah, I don't deny this fool.
You think you're the first person to offer me a bribe?
Oh.
Please, Mr. Reed.
Now, don't try my patience further, Mr. Flynn.
Look at him. God.
I like the casting though. It's Starscream.
He looks out, he's looking out to the fucking windows.
Uh-oh, which one are we choosing?
I mean, sounds like according to him at least, didn't know what he was doing.
So you wanna do
But
that
he
one?
did kill him with
we saw how crazy that
one
dude was
shot,
in the house.
one kill.
I don't know.
Well, our supernatural senses made it looks like everyone was going crazy in the house. Yeah. Remember when you're like doing things like, oh.
Yeah, just.
We could go. Maybe we'll have an option.
We pretty much already told.
Yeah, we already told.
Well, we might have an option. We might have an option to tell him like, oh, I'm not totally. I'm actually not sure. If
Look,
it was
we gotta
Lewis.
keep telling the truth. It was him that killed him, so we told the Throgmorton guy, but he was mentally affected, which is also true.
I don't think that gorilla's gonna care.
No false news.
He's mentally affected.
I mean, what the gorilla does is not up to us.
They can do.
That is true. And we're not the cops.
Wait,
yeah.
so all
just
a self-employed man.
You can't shoot the messenger. That's the rule.
That's the rule.
All evidence collected.
Is there another one? Ah!
Okay, so we solved this case.
Oh, there we go.
So now.
Okay, or save him and lie to Robert.
So it says that.
Be a liar.
I want him to die.
He should die for his murder.
Well, Throgmorton also said if you help him, he'll like help us with anything we need, which might be helpful later. What the fuck is that photo on the wall? Oh. I thought to change the look. That's weird.
What am I supposed to do now?
You have to go back to the old man and either tell him or not tell him.
What do you guys want to do? You guys want to lie or turn him in?
Are we convinced?
I'm pretty.
If we're convinced that he did it, yes.
Yeah, I think he did it. I think maybe he wasn't in the right mind, but I think he still.
Please, I told you the truth, I swear.
Got a family, Morgan. They all look like him.
Don't you want to help the fish family?
I don't know what to do.
What the
Yeah, let's just go try it.
Let's be as messy as possible. Let's all be chaotic.
So you can tell him?
Yeah, why won't that go away? Oh.
Because I heard you.
No, I put that there.
Oh my god. Alright.
Sorry, I'm
Oh.
Mr. Throgmorton.
What? I don't.
Some unusual.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately, not
he
immune
basically
to
said like his
gunfire.
bloodline is blessed with
that firsthand.
Try to avoid them when possible. And when you can, keep your weapons handy.
Alright, we're turning him in, right?
Just as I suspected, the Innsmouther Lewis is responsible for your... Seems like he had a bone to pick with your family and took it out on Albert.
Oh, that scum won't be getting off easy. The whole city shall see what happens with justice. Bittersweet as it is.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you.
Yes, you've earned it. Gay to think a newcomer barely off the boat, but I digress. Remind me,
Oh, someone
what
commented.
brought you to Oakmont?
I think I'm really mad, Mr. Throgmorton. I was drawn here, or guided, or I don't know. But
They're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexpert funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
Oh, the comment is Kevin, and he just says Planet of the Apes question mark.
geological expedition. I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness are the same source, as above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture, a sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster.
We weren't here, Mr. Reed.
Oh, we turned
What
it.
happened defied scientific explanation.
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more.
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters.
That's all you can...
Let me be clear, Reed.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throgmorton.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all prep. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove.
What about my expense?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some. I'll also include a fair
bullets?
Oh, cool, so we didn't need that
Oh,
motherfucker.
easy.
Holy
He was like
shit.
a bunch of bullets.
He was 4 bullets.
Whatever. Okay, done. Wait, what am I supposed to do?
So let's get to the hotel. I think you're supposed to check in.
Hotel present. Oh yeah, wait, is that? Oh my god, that's so far.
That's over there. Maximilian Pegasus. Sinking City. Know about this? Well, so far we just turned in one guy and about to die. Yep. Oh, we can read that.
Good, how are you?
Oh, please take us there automatically. That'd be so nice of you. Whoa, what the fuck is that?
Whoa, wait, what the fuck?
Oh god, the can! Yo, he just took it to the head. Oh, yo, quick time, man. Oh, there's one.
Yeah, there you go, Phil.
Damn it!
We're at the end now.
That bed looks disgusting.
I mean, this whole place is pretty disgusting.
Everyone living there is like, my shoes have been damp for a year now.
Constant.
My foot fungus?
And I am
Incredible.
very upset.
Ew.
The last thing you want to hear in battle is the click of an empty gun.
Even the ugliest monsters have vulnerable spots. What the fuck? What kind of tip is that? It also said the man-eating eels in the water will go after you, so I'm like, okay, well, thanks for telling us. It's too late.
Well, we found that out ourselves.
Yeah, we didn't need that.
When you said the man eating eels, I was like, who's eating eels?
Yeah, the man that eats eels.
The man that's eating eels.
That dude who eats eels off in a fucking corner by
Weird
himself.
Steve out there.
Yeah. Weird eels.
Lewis probably eats eels. Look at him. The eel-eating man. You're a supernatural buzz. You're just, he's just cheating.
Your cheat brain can give you cheat help over normal people who actually do work.
Fucking normies.
Though, to be fair,
fucking
those
casuals.
police did not search very far.
No.
Wait, press any button, please.
Oh.
I was like, Alicia, please, I want
Well,
freedom.
it's like loading.
Oh look, that dresser is the cleanest.
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brother.
Were you a Navy man,
Is that
sir?
always strong? Is that what that means?
Where's this wind coming from?
Semper Fortis? I think that's strong, yeah. The Semper Fi is faithful. Ooh.
Never again, they say.
Vacationist all the way.
Brown suit?
This one.
That's the one.
Hey, it's
What
me,
is
Jessica.
that? Why is he in khaki?
Why does he like his head gets bigger?
Oh, yeah, that's.
It's like two different
It's
men.
like the
Yeah.
I think the model gets bigger. Ooh, man of science.
Fisher.
I like that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
yo,
Yeah.
alright.
We haven't
What is
unlocked
cultist?
it yet.
What is
Learn all about wild beasts in the field research case.
Oh, these are locked.
Yes.
Yo,
Yes.
the
Yes.
hell?
That's only by
Get yourself-
DLC.
Is that a nipple on the bottom of the apron? Is
Yes,
that made
it
for
is.
humans?
Get
A nipple and an
yourself
ear.
A flesh apron.
Oh, a face.
Ew.
The octopus is just like a cherry on top.
Fish banca.
Whatever, who cares?
Okay.
It ain't
We
cultist.
definitely do.
I like the daddy outfit, the one that's like all black.
I like
Did
the
you say the
kid-
dad?
You heard me.
Yeah, that is a high
Alright.
quality. What is that called?
I like vacationist. He just looks like he doesn't belong.
Rates are intensified as more and more in exposed to abuse and assault. Sometimes whole families are found dead in their houses. We just turned one in, so.
I mean,
Let's go
honestly,
buy
if
more
you're
fish.
the vacationist outfit,
Let's
that's
turn
like
Marvel.
the had to do it to him outfit.
Police are in the case of several.
Actually.
Like he's just
I want
standing
to
there
get
like
different
this in the
species
middle of
of
the
fish.
sidewalk. Like,
Your son's
That'd be
dead.
cool.
since that had to do it to him.
Seems you were sure someone forgive me for the awesome I brought while you were unconscious. Oh.
So he carried us there.
Who he?
So the yellow ass dude.
Johan.
Oh God, who lives in this town? This is an OCD nightmare, and I can tell you that because I have OCD. This is the fucking worst.
Phil, we just saw
It is a nasty
we saw a
ass
dude with a blobfish for a head. I don't think their standards
I
are high.
could not.
It looks like the
exist
Cowler's
in
dorm
this
bath.
Oh.
town. Like I would
Ew.
go.
Yo, you're just walking into
Oh.
fucking rooms. Yo,
Just
what the
stealing
fuck?
shit.
Yo, what the hell? Why was that just unlocked?
Where are the crab claws?
Okay, you can't do all the doors.
You're a real mold.
But I
lot
can
of
do
doors.
most of that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Give me all of your
Oh,
stuff.
don't mind if I do help myself some
Yeah,
gunpowder.
what if this
shells.
comes back later and everyone's like, you're the asshole who's been stealing all of our
Man,
stuff?
someone's been trying to bring their mom back in this.
They are
fucking
just
room.
men, the Yellow King's gang. They can't take me now. Now there's only me and these nightmares. Well, okie dokie.
Actually, this does look like some fucking Full Metal
Doing
shit.
some equivalent exchange up in this bitch.
Ooh.
Hello.
Don't you know human transportation's banned?
Oh, there's people
How
that
for
went
you?
missing.
Makes this place feel more like home. I miss Boston already.
Yeah. Sure, I think you remind
He
me
doesn't
more
sound
of
like
how
he's
you
from
for
Boston.
scratches you leave. Your landlord.
The door won't budge.
How are we supposed to know he's from Boston?
What about the Red Sox?
What else do they talk about? Clam chowder? Is that a
Oh yeah, his body is like.
Hey, give me some.
Dude, he's like swivels.
I hate the texture on that jacket.
very
but-
shiny?
Finally.
Oh!
Gotta tell you though, mister, you wanna stay on here? You stop making all that noise.
You get yourself a fucking plastic shirt.
Sorry.
For fuck's sake. Oh, this
Who are you again?
You bang your head or something? I'm Victor O.
Noise? What?
I expect my guests to be respectable.
Got any proof it was me?
That's exactly what a newcomer would say. Don't think your yellow-clad patron means you get away with everything.
You're not exactly friendly with your guests. Are we the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out. Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you want to...
I don't like it.
We said that earlier. Like it has Silent Hill energy.
It's
Ew, that looks like a giant
Eldritch
spider
Silent
creature
Hill.
up there.
Oh, whoa.
What is
Like
this
a
decor? Is this
crab.
Fry's?
Huh?
Fry's Electronics. They got the big ass ant in it.
Oh,
They're
yeah!
just supernaturally called.
You know, fish joints are
How's it
Solve a crime here, I guess.
blah, blah, blah.
The
Regarding-
beginning
I don't
part
know
was
where
super
Robert
spooky.
went, sadly,
Oh,
they did
it's
not stay
very
any lines now. Who? But? Whatever.
Burbank. Did it say Burbank?
What?
No.
What's your left?
Oh my god!
Oh!
Hey! Hey!
Soda.
I didn't know we were good at that, but I guess.
It's an old timey name.
Are we in Burbank?
No.
This is Burbank in the future.
This is Burbank
this
after
is-
global warming has started
We're
flooding
solving future
everything.
problems. Yeah, Burbank. The oceans have risen, and Burbank is now a coastal town.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That entire case only has 2 shell casings.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's try it.
not a bad idea.
He's gotta get him on
now do it. Oh, I guess we don't have any bullets yet.
Wait, no, we got bullets.
Wait,
We have shells.
Wait, can you pick? No, the fish, the gorilla do give us bullets. Yeah, maybe equip it
How do you...
Press the R button.
L2 or 2 or R2.
What's this?
Oh, you have to craft. Oh, wait.
I'll have to craft it?
You have a crafter
Oh, come
bullets.
on.
But we also got given some. I'm pretty sure.
What kind of old timey
It looks
shit
like they have 4.
Yeah, see, look, you have shell casings and gunpowder.
So okay, so we have 8 and 4 bullets apiece. So they do have bullets.
Just made one.
Yeah.
I did. Oh well.
How do you reload? Try L2? Something?
L2?
Hey, I knew it.
Should I waste one?
No,
Shoot
they're
him.
precious.
Hey.
The toe.
So I was standing at the.
Oh, yo, will it let you? It's like, don't do it, man.
Oh,
Look at it.
Run!
End it all now. Fuck it.
Actually, no. That there are games that like when you hover over something you're not supposed to shoot, the UI reticle changes and you just can't pull the trigger. But I don't know. If this is one of those.
Maybe all that running. That's maybe that's what I'm talking about. All that fucking noise.
A poster for someone.
Oh, I
This guy should fucking clean.
Tiny studio apartment.
Phil's just dying.
This game is. There's not enough hand sanitizer.
It's real dirty in there.
This whole world is dirty. Welcome to fucking dirty world. Oh.
Ooh, okay, this one's nicer.
Is this your detective office?
Got some gunpowder.
I guess this is our detective office.
Oh, that's why I thought.
Yeah, I was like, wow, what a nice room. Some ships have gotten lost at sea, some are decorating the city's beaches, that's one thing, and now there's enterprising fellow at the city port hiring salvagers to recover ships. He's turning a tidy profit from selling them. Can't be coincidence, need to look into it now. If only this city wasn't so impossible to navigate. Where are the stairs?
Back.
Jacket looks dope.
This jacket looks like licorice. Looks like it's just made out of fucking candy. Oh god, the lighting. Alright, let's leave. Let's not shoot the tiger up too far.
I guess.
Feel the car.
Holy fuck! I did not expect you to just fucking back everything.
Where's my shovel?
Oh, it's under your coat.
I guess, but yeah, where's my backpack now?
He phased it through his coat.
She can just summon the shovel the same way Sora can like summon a Keyblade. It just kind of like comes out of.
So where to next?
I don't know. Where are we supposed to go?
Big and nasty.
I guess should we look at? Oh,
North Cloverside across Asher Road in Hubert. What?
This game is so much thinking.
northern Cloverside.
Asher, Cloverside, North.
Oh, what was it?
Asher.
So this is Asher. Oh, right here.
And cool.
So like right here.
Yeah.
To the right.
side I think is the area.
Oh yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go into danger.
No, I was. Oh no, I'm just trying to do a marker. I guess I don't have to. That way? That way?
That's. There you did it.
I guess it'll just be danger.
Oh, you put the danger sign. Okay, you can put different ones. So move your compass.
Oh, I think. Oh wait, okay, so this is where it's at.
Why? Oh, it's that direction. Yeah, you know so.
No.
Oh. Yeah, I'll get the XP.
Oh!
We're here.
Alright, this game has like 2011 indie game energy. Oh! Oh! Beat his ass! Beat his ass! Beat his ass! Beat his ass! Oh, you mark danger for a reason.
There's so many! Going crazy! I'm dead.
Oh man, come on.
Whoa, you have like a
Oh, that was like a
face.
man.
Yeah, ew.
That was weird.
That was hard.
This idea has so much potential, but looks a little janky.
It's,
Yeah, it's a little
pretty
janky.
janky.
What company made this game?
Let me look it up actually. That's Sinking City.
Curious to know what its like ratings are.
Probably not right.
64 on Metacritic, 66 on PC Gamer.
7.8 on IGN.
From Frogwares and Big Ben Interactive.
Never heard of it.
Big Ben Interactive.
Okay, y'all.
We gotta go
Good
get.
night.
Yeah,
a little
you know,
bit,
I think
yeah.
y'all have to go soon too. 'Cause
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
We're gonna peace out a little bit, unfortunately.
Bye.
Let's try that one more time and see how it goes.
I guess I could try shooting stuff.
Yeah, I was like, we have a gun.
Was that the right way? That was
That was
a lot of enemies at once.
Yeah, we've fought like one before,
Yeah.
and now it's like
try
try 6.
Yeah, and they're all coming at you immediately.
Oh, this is from this year. Oh,
Video games are hard.
This is from this year?
yeah.
It just came out like a couple months ago.
In June, yeah.
Oh god.
I love that cut. So stupid. It like didn't want to bother with.
Wait, check the map, check the map.
walking in.
Let's see where we are. That us.
Whisper Street.
That is not the right direction.
Why is the skull symbol there?
That's a different one. That's a different
How do we mark the why doesn't it pick up on the one that we
I could just swim.
I mean,
Oh wait, I think
no,
there's
the deals.
stuff.
Yeah, you're right. Why doesn't it show our mark on the map? You know, the more important one? That's not the north, that's the fast travel. Okay, you got some fleas, that's your problem.
K Almighty will punish the wretched by sending terrors unnamed. He's mad.
Alright, run! No one knows it was you! Holy fuck! No, it's saving! It's saving!
Oh no!
Alright, hit you, you may as well.
None of us were expecting
I thought it was not gonna
Yeah, I was so like.
Alright then.
Through him.
Alright, Hubert.
I wasn't sure.
Alright, one further.
Uh-oh.
No one noticed. No one. I thought the cops were just gonna descend.
He is the cop.
He's
We're
a
a
private eye.
PI?
We're a PI.
Now we're the problem.
No, it's fine.
No, we did the world
Did he
famous
die?
one.
I don't know, I ran away.
Left.
Did he
Yeah, it should be here. Look left, look left. There's an H on that door. Is that supposed to be it?
Oh, he did. He did.
I can't believe that.
Oh my god, I can't believe that.
Alicia, you just killed the man.
You told me to!
Oh, crispy.
I think he's stumbling around, right?
You walk around it, so it's like, oh,
Yeah, so I was like, obviously I can't hit him.
Hey, whatever. They can't
The
find
game
it.
was like, oh, we didn't like the animation. Oh, you can kill anybody.
Yeah.
Yo, they got some fucking shit from around the world here.
Guess I don't need the key.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Oh.
Down. Down. What is this?
I got the tingles.
Drivers with the Benz.
Oh, okay.
This looks so jank. What is this? What the fuck? Oh, yo, look at it hopping.
It's like a yeah.
Oh, God, the one. Partially burned cargo manifesto. Alright, whatever, a bunch of shit.
Is that it?
What's that? What's that? Whoa! Oh! Oh, yo, he's just a guy. Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him.
I don't know how!
Use your shovel. He's really stupid.
You got one shot, one kill. You headshot him. What if you're supposed to talk to him?
I don't like her
There was no option to. There was no option.
Well, he did see us literally robbing him. Maybe we're supposed to just talk to
This
his
is the
ass.
expedition place, and it's clearly already been looted. There's a footprint
Oh
on
my
the
Like,
door.
hey, what are you doing here?
Yeah,
He didn't say shit.
Yeah, he was like, get out of my place.
Oh my god. Alright, walk around.
Guess this helmet's beyond
You had a
repair.
problem with me killing someone who shot at us, but you had no problem with me smacking around.
I did not say I had no problem with
Shut
this.
up.
Shoot first. We're defending ourselves.
I did not say I had no issue with that. That is a fucking lie.
We are truly being messy, chaotic.
Oh my lord. Alright,
came
what?
out of nowhere.
Wait, hit down again? Is there more? Does the third point is to more shit?
Andrew, you should know that when I play with a game
Alexis
that has
right
a
there.
gun, I'm gonna go for the head.
That's a video. I'm not like this in IRL.
Shut the fuck up.
I love how sweetly you said that.
I know, in IRL.
In real life.
In real life.
In real life. When I was trying to say the joke, I was like, oh fuck, I put too many in.
Not gonna lie, I had to like spell out in it.
Yo,
I
his
don't
body.
know.
You fucked him up.
I don't
You
know.
broke both of his
I know.
legs.
Not for real.
did.
You shot him in the head and broke both his kneecaps.
I apologize, sir.
What? Is there
You
nothing
going to
here?
jail for this.
No.
Raven was like, you're supposed to talk to him.
Yeah, the Raven was
What
like,
did he say?
dude, that was a lead suspect.
Dang.
Gunpowder in the fucking suitcase.
Maybe to resurrect this man.
Shut your ass.
It's a video
Game
game.
is so messy. Oh, that's fish.
Can you break it?
Oh, but you can't break
Yeah,
that.
really.
You can punch someone on the street, but
What
you
the
can't break.
fuck?
Hey, that's my table. I have that there.
Wait, which one?
The roll top.
Professor Harriet Doe, her brilliant discoveries of Orange Inuit tribes will bark on a glow of blood. Okay. Whatever. Where the fuck is her? Is she?
It's her.
Where the fuck's their
The
ass?
samples glitter in a weird way. I wonder where they came from.
Yeah. Unfortunately, y'all, we're gonna have to split.
Floating,
Yeah.
found in the rivers demonstrated before physicists were taken for analysis. Several locals mentioned a rock that rose from the seabed, making the frog shine in different colors. The witnesses felt sick and dizzy for 2 or 3 days after the incident. Stern got severe burns after chiseling off part of the rock in his basement. Samples taken for analysis. Well, I just touched it. So. feel like I had to kill him because then.
He didn't say nothing.
He was attacking.
Well, no, I'm wondering, like, even if I incapacitated him, he would have just kept shooting. So it's like, unless I shot his hand exactly.
Can't say I ever saw another show like it.
Alright, we're leaving.
Why do you hate fun?
I'm trying to have us to have more fun so we can pick up Pokemon.
Alright, goodbye,
Bye, fans.
Melvin's friends.